Hello, hello, and welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today, a perfect, crisp 72 degrees out. What are we playing today? We're playing Criticom on the Sega Saturn. Criticom on the Saturn. I've got the case here. It says Criticom. And strangely, every letter has like a teardrop underneath it. I don't really understand the design, but Criticom, it says. It's got a bunch of characters on it. I'm gonna try to describe every character that I see on the box right here. Are you ready? Here. I will attempt to describe all of the characters. Bikini Miss Dracula. Robo Pokemon. Let's see. Space Bat. Bikini Miss Wolverine. Gary. The Fump. Butch aerobics instructor. And pirate. Those are the characters. Let me read the back of the box. It says 8 exotic personas with unique transformations resulting in a total of 24 different playable characters. Hollywood-style cinematics and game introductions, and individual character individual character introductions, multiple hit chain combos, projectile and weapon attacks, true 3D character control. Wow. Everything else is for mere mortals. Well, unfortunately, I myself am a mortal, so. Playing Sakura Wars 2 right now. Oh yeah, I saw the translations out. Congratulations to that team who translated that. What an undertaking. One of the absolute greatest video game series of all time. The fact that it didn't get Western releases for those is tragic. Such good games. And a true benefit to all English-speaking people to be able to play those. Oh, and thank you everyone about the cartoon. Glad you liked it. The Wish. The Wish. New cartoon out. I didn't think I would be able to get it out today. I thought it would probably be Monday or something, but I had insomnia last night, so I finished it up. I finished it up last night with my insomnia. Love the obelisk. I love a good obelisk. Big fan of obelisks. You know, my artistic whimsy has taken me to a more brooding existential place recently, but every once in a while I still like to put out just something pretty goofy. Sometimes I just like to do the goofs. Oh, want to see this ship again. There it goes. There goes the ship. It's gone now. Criticom. Criticom. I don't know why I'm saying it like this, like I'm advertising it. I'm a Criticom salesperson. I'm here to sell you on Criticom. Get your copy now at KB Toys. Go to EB Games. Some other place with 2 letters.
The clans anointed themselves as the chosen ones. A self-proclamation spurred by the acquisition of an ancient relic that bestowed great powers upon its possessors, but not the wisdom to wield that power. Led by their emperor, the chosen ones purged all resistance, annihilating entire races.
No!
The planet Hyperia fell into the war era.
Attention, all personnel. Emergency. Enemy ships approaching. Activate perimeter defenses.
Good job on the voiceovers, Kimberly. It just sounds like a Kimberly. I don't know why it sounds like a Kimberly to me. This is so dramatic. Oh, war is such heck. I hate it when I'm at war and the orb lets more ships in. It's like, come on. I had enough to deal with. Oh, thankfully we got the crystal. I don't know if this is our side or the other side.
In the end, the chosen ones achieved compliance, if not obedience. The years of ruthless supremacy that followed took its toll on the Emperor. In his old age, the dying Emperor entrusted the relic to its new heirs. A new era of peace and prosperity is about to begin, or so it seemed.
No, it's been stolen. Well, great setup. Criticom. Oh, very spooky. This is good stuff. It's weird that the song's like 30 seconds. Should be a whole song. Jab 1, jab 2, kick 1, kick 2, special 1, special 2. Sounds good. Let's go to the tournament. Delar. Gore. Yunji. Sid. Dayton. Demonica. Sonork. Exene. Alright. I think we gotta go with Demonica. Let's start with Demonica. Demonica versus Demonica.
Demonica is a creature from an unknown realm. It is a mystery why she is here.
Nobody knows why Demonica's here. Why are you here, Demonica? What do you even want? You need a jacket or something, Demonica? Gotta get the stream demonetized. Criticom now loading.
Commence battle.
Oh my god. A thong and some pasties is all you need for an outfit. Oh god. No. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I appreciate how much butt they sculpted for Demonica. They're like, if those cheeks are going to be hanging out, there's going to be a lot of it. This is the floatiest fighting game. Not just in that the controls feel floaty, but the characters just kind of floating around sometimes. If I can even actually knock someone off stage. Oh man, trick. They're in space. Yeah, they're in space a little bit. They're just a little bit in space. No, Demonica, no! Nah, she got me. Marcus, thank you for the $5. On break at work. Can't use sound. Earbuds broken. Game made by people that did 3D sections of Fox Spider-Man. Fox Spider-Man. Raimi film? Yeah, I'm not sure what Marcus is referring to with the Fox Spider-Man. Oh no, what the heck? No, Demonica, no! Man, I'm getting my butt kicked. It's a lot of butt to get kicked. You got me again.
Commence battle.
Maybe Demonica's not my character. Tell Alexi, I'm very sorry for your loss. That sucks. Yeah, I've lost a couple friends around the same age. Still think of them so many years later. It's a terrible thing. Hey. Finally.
Player 1 triumph.
I guess we'll keep trying the Demonica versus Delara. I feel like Demonica is probably not the right character for us, but I want to give her another shot. It's hard to fight in space. It's hard to fight with only pasties and a thong. I would give it a shot, but I imagine it's difficult. See, now Delara's got a shield and stuff. She's wearing a bit of a silly outfit too, but it seems like one that's at least gonna protect her from light breezes. Nothing much more than that. But light breezes, yeah, absolutely. This is one of the worst fighting games of all time. Would you say that's a fair assessment? No. I don't think it's a good fighting game. In fact, I think it's definitely... I'd say bottom 40%. I've just played so many much worse fighting games. I just realized Demonica has... I had noticed her feet before, but I just realized now it's supposed to be like goat feet. Like she's a pan.
It's my destiny.
You got me.
Player 2, triumph. Commence battle.
What fighting games would you consider worse? Well, there's like 2 or 3 of them on the Atari Jaguar. Fight for Life for one. Oh my god, what's the Kasumi Ninja, I would consider worse. Yeah. And that's just on the Jaguar. There's some Sega Saturn fighting games that are also worse. There's a very bad, and I hate that it's bad, but there is a very bad Sailor Moon fighting game. I forget if it's on the Saturn or the 3DO, because there's 2 different Sailor Moon fighting games from this generation that I know of. One of them is miserable to play. That one's definitely worse. Sailor Moon games, there's a lot of play in misogyny circles. There's a couple of the games. One of them is just really, really, really slow and chuggy.
It's my destiny.
Yeah, that's Destiny, alright.
Player 2, triumph.
Son of a gun.
Commence battle.
Yeah, games like this are the fun kind of bad where they're at least spectacular. Like, there's at least a lot of fun to be had with them, even if the actual gameplay is garbage. But there are so many that are just very, very dull in addition to not being particularly well designed. Ah! This one's got a lot to it. Even if it's bad. Look at some of these moves. Look at these particle effects. Listen to this music. Look at these shadows. If I'd had this game as a kid, I did not, but if I had had this game as a kid, I would not have known that it was a bad game. I was bad at fighting games. But I simply would not have realized. Because I would have had a lot of fun with it. Oh, you just kind of sit down like, oh, man, I really donked up, huh? What a terrible job I did.
Commence battle.
Stabbed in the ding-dang gut. I'm not really sure what my strategy is here. Oh, there we go.
Player 2, triumph.
Goodbye! Yeah, I'll probably try a different character. Yeah, let's try Big Boy Gorm. Gorm. Let's see what Gorm's got going on. Versus Gary. Gorm versus Gary.
Gorm, the mightiest of the Dorlons. His king sent him on a noble mission to retrieve the relic in hopes of saving the dying race.
I believe in you, Gorm. Yeah, let's go Gorm. 3 cheers for Gorm. Let's hear it for Gorm, baby. Yeah, go Gorm. Gorm's on his way. Here comes Gorm, baby. Look out. Look out. Gorm's a coming. Here we go, Gorm.
Commence battle.
Yeah, get him. Get Gary. Take that, Gary. You've got nothing, Gary. You got nothing on Gorm. Ow. Oh my god, Gary. I should have just kept hitting. Yeah, just keep kicking him, Gorm. No one can withstand that many kicks. Get him, Gorm. Yeah, show him what planet Grimrar. I don't remember what his planet's called. Yeah, show him what people for your planet are all about. They're all about those kicks. Man, you're getting your butt kicked. Gorm, I'm sorry, you're losing. You gotta kill him. You gotta kill him, Gorm. It's for your whole planet. Winrar from planet Winrar. Gorm. People can zip and unzip files because of you, Gorm. Gorm, you gotta do better than this. Does Gorm not have any special moves? The special moves button doesn't do anything. I guess we're losing, Gorm. I guess you failed your people, Gorm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Gorm. Kneel to Gary, of all people.
Commence battle.
Gorm, you gotta have a new strategy. Ow, what the heck was that? You gotta get some of that, Gorm. Get him, Gorm. Ow, ow, no, don't let him punch you. Don't do it, Gorm. Gary's got nothing on planet Gormtopia. Gorm, if you lose again, you know how disappointed everyone from Gorm World is gonna be. They're gonna hold a parade with your face on it that says Gorm sucks. It's the Gorm sucks parade. You want that? You want people growing up go to the parade every year to fly the Gorm sucks flag? I don't think you want that. Nobody wants that. They're gonna do it, Gorm. Your people are gonna have a parade every year about how much you lost to Gary, of all people. They're gonna give Gary a crown at your hometown, Gorm. I don't understand why I can't hit this guy.
Player 2 triumph.
Yeah, player 2 triumphs again.
Battle.
I just don't really know how to play this. Oh, here's a good move. Not good enough, Gorm. You're barely hurting this guy, Gorm. You're supposed to be a fighter. How is Gary so effortlessly blocking all of your attacks? You've got like 200 pounds on this guy. He simply should not be able to do this. Gary should not be able to do this. I guess he can't. I guess there's no problem for this guy. I guess for Gary, blocking Gorm's attack is no issue. See, I thought Gorm was very strong, but I think Gorm is made out of... I think Gorm is made out of memory foam. Gorm's a big memory foam pillow. Here's what you don't know about memory foam. The terrible secret. You ever wonder how they make memory foam? They make it out of the dead bodies of Gorms. Gorm keeps going to the competition to bring honor to his planet and then dying. They make pillows out of his body. The bigger Gorms get turned into mattresses.
Player 2 triumph. Commence battle.
Ba ba boo 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 boo. Doo doo. This made me feel the correct amounts of anger and joy. I was really going for a balance. Glad I worked for you. I would like everyone to know that I was correct. Scuffy was not particularly fond of the video. I think their exact words were not one of my favorites. What an epic battle between Gorm and Gary. Gary and Gorm going at it for eternity. Gorm versus Gary. Gary versus Gorm. It's the fight not to miss because it's on all the time. You can miss it. It's the same fight every time. Gary wins every time. They're fighting forever, and Gary always wins.
Commence battle.
What a fight. There it goes. The butt punch. Wow. Gary with the butt punch again. Punching butts out here. Can you imagine punching an alien's butt? I can't. I can't imagine doing it. Can you imagine just jumping in the sky? Just heading out into the sky and then landing with a mighty punch onto an alien's buttocks. Imagine, you see an alien, a big alien, and you're like, I'm gonna punch that alien's buttocks. I'm gonna do it.
Player 2.
Kapow.
Commence battle.
I just simply can't imagine doing it. I guess I am imagining it right now. But I cannot really think that I would. Hey, what would you do in this situation? An alien comes down to Earth and says, I want you to punch me in the butt. Would you do it? First of all, think about the possible diplomatic situation. This is an alien. We've never seen aliens before that we know of. Hey, here's the first alien, and you don't know what kind of, hornet's nest you're going to be you're going to be hitting or not hitting. Like, if you say no, is this going to be a big incident? Human refuses to punch the alien in the butt. The alien's life was at stake. It was like the Heimlich maneuver for them.
Oh yeah.
You have no idea.
Player 2. Fight. Commence battle.
Or it could be a totally different situation. Like maybe the aliens are a weirdo on their planet. And the other aliens on the planet realize that this alien's come to Earth. And they're like, all right, well, what did this alien do? And the answer is, oh, God, no. I can't believe they tricked a human into punching them in the butt. This is very awkward now. Butt punching is a sacred ritual. And doing it like this is the action of a pervert. We apologize to humanity. Here's the thing. I think if an alien came to Earth and was like, hey, can you punch me in the butt? I think I would actually be more comfortable punching the alien in the butt if I knew they were just being a pervert. Because there's a lot less, ramifications to deal with that way. You're just like, alright, do I want this experience? At that point, it's like, you're really just asking yourself, do you want to be involved in this? Whereas if you don't know the reason, like, God, this alien could be attempting to instigate some sort of diplomatic crisis. For all I know, this could kill the alien, and then I'd be on the line. I'd be on the hook for that. But if I just knew the alien was just a pervert. I'm like, I've never punched the alien in the butt before. It's a good story. Imagine telling this on the stream. You won't believe what happened to me today. I know it was international news. These two are hot together. You're shipping Gorm and Gary. Yeah, I can see it. I cannot believe how hard it is to beat this guy, though. I just can't hit him. I think if I was fighting anyone else, it might be easier, but the blocking being done, unbelievable. This is a strategy. Seem to be getting more hits in this way. Kneel before me, Gorm. Yes, sir. Yeah, kick him, Gorm. Yeah, the computer doesn't really... Oh, no, I was gonna say the computer doesn't know what to do about me flipping around like this, but no, they do. The computer knows exactly what to do, and that is throw me to the ground, kick me, and shoot me in the face. What a fight! Do 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 do. What's unbelievable is I'm getting in a lot of hits, and Gary isn't getting in a lot of hits, and yet somehow I'm still lower on health. Like, I don't really know how this has happened. Getting in hit after hit. No.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Player 2, triumph.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
Commence battle.
Stop it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just don't think Gorm's is gonna beat Gary. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna have to try someone else. I just don't think it's gonna happen for Gorm. I'm sorry, Gorm. Doesn't matter how many times I attack. Gorm, no! Oh my god. We almost lost Gorm. Cheat codes I can find for this game or level passwords. Well, I could probably use the action replay if I needed to, but that's alright. I don't think I need to. Just all I need is to see Gorm's beautiful face.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Player 2, triumph.
Oh yeah. It's Gorm versus Gary again. The fight everyone's been watching. It's the only fight that has ever been throughout all of humankind. The only true conflict has been between Gorm the alien and Gary the human. All of human struggles have been human Gary versus alien Gorm. If you can think of a type of struggle that wasn't that, you're wrong. It's all been Gary and Gorm. It's been Gary and Gorm from the beginning. That's all there is. Ah, no. Gary and Gorm. Take that, Gary. Ah, no, Gorm, no. Ouchie. Oh. You got me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll probably switch characters. I don't think I'm gonna make any progress with Gorm, but Gary's simply too powerful. Gary's too powerful. Try Exene versus Exene, sure. Alright, 2 Exenes.
Sergeant Exene Delay travels from a worn-torn planet in search of a relic that will save the world.
That's all the intro she gets. You know this character? Yeah, she's looking for something. That's it. She's looking. That's who she is. She's someone. She's looking for a thing. That's it. Ow. Hey. Can't hit me. Ow. Ow. No, you can't hit me. Pretty hard, actually. Hey, stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Want some more?
Hey, we won. Take that. Josh mentioned forward plus R1 and R2 is the throw input. Yeah, as Doggone Nexus mentioned, that button does not exist. That's not a real button.
Commence battle.
Alright. Exene versus Demonica. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What demon tree is this? Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, stab her. No, don't do that again. No. Oh, wow. Whoop. Whoop. Snap. It's very kind of you to wait for me to get up.
Want some more?
Hey, we did it. Look at that.
Triumph.
Open the manual, see if manual mentions anything about grabbing. Special attacks. Oh, nice. I got different special attacks for the different characters. My current Exene. Roundhouse slap. I gotta do a roundhouse slap. I gotta try roundhouse slapping. I gotta do it. I got a roundhouse slap. Towards Z and C is the correct throw input. Weird, it doesn't actually list that under the controls. Like it has all the different buttons, including the different combinations of buttons you press. It just does not list that. Well, I'm gonna try a roundhouse slap.
Battle.
It's not very exciting. Roundhouse slam. Try to grab. No. No, I do not seem to grab the character. Alright, let's try again. ouchie wah-wah. Stop ouchie wah-wahing me. You hear me? Oh. Oh, you got me. You did it. I gotta try another one. It's rapid stick. Oh, that's just what's been happening when I've been attempting the grab move, which does not actually seem to grab. I don't think that is necessarily. It's either the wrong input, or it's just not. I'm not doing it right. But forward Z and C, it's just activating the Z. I have a taser blast. To try taser blast. Quarter circle X. That doesn't seem very good. I'll just keep doing this. Does this music sound like we're in a crystal realm? I guess we might be on a big crystal of some sort. Want some more? Oh no! Ow! Alright, let's find Delara.
Commence battle.
Man, Delara's not having any of this. I'm trying to push you to the edge, Delara. Don't you understand? I mean, you probably do. That's probably... Oh. Alright. I went a little too far. Just a little bit. That's okay, I'll take draws. I'm used to losing, so a draw is a nice change of pace.
Commence battle.
We're so evenly matched. We keep drawing because I keep throwing both of us off the edge. Listen, Delara. You think it's Delara? I gotta say Delara. I like Delara. Hey, Delara. Delara, stop it. Delara, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm all caked out. Look at this, Delara. Half of my body weight is in my butt, Delara. Have you noticed this? I'm sure you have. How could you miss it? Dang it! No, what'd you do? No! No, Delara! You son of a gun, I thought we were in this together. Delara, you've betrayed me. For the last time! Get ready for me to finally win one. Nice. Alright, I'll take it. halfway through the stream. We do have a birthday to celebrate today. We've got a birthday, baby! We got a birthday, one birthday today. One birthday. It's Nick's birthday. Let's see what the machine's got to say to Nick. Well, we have Nick here. The data has been calculated. Let's fill out your birth fate card. What is your luck number for the year? It could be one of an assortment of numbers. 27. How about your letter? Yeah, I'll take it. Looks like a letter. It's letterish. How's the weather? Rainy. Or noodles. Any of this hatch an egg? No. Got a poem. Birthday Machine has created a poem just for you. Has written a whole poem. One entire poem just for you, Nick. Here's your poem. A fiendish horse. Village, we peeled the darkness. Village, the Lord builds the king. Village, builds the king. Builds. Spectacular. Birthday Machine has looked to the stars, determined that your friend constellation is, you guessed it, the Elegant Swan. What's your enemy star? Pi Calypso, number 2680. Has there been a cosmic event? Let's look at the data. Let's look at the charts. Oh, God. I guess it's normal that the cosmos drifts. That's fine. It's all relative, you know. Birthday Machine has written a song just for you, Nick, and we're all going to sing it. Join me if you can. Celebrate this day, Nick. What day this is, Nick. The wind on your torn sails. What joy for our Nick. Birthday century, Nick. Hide the sunlight from Nick. I know there is danger. We all love your name. Got some wisdom for you, Nick. Parting wisdom. If your enemy will not involve birds. It must be false, then. The clouds will form, and a doubtful, dangerous horse paints the world. Finally, a one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine just for you, Nick. Here it is, your one-of-a-kind work of art.
I love you.
Is that the horse painting world? It's up to you to decide. Happy birthday, Nick. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. All right. Oh, we're up against Gary now. It's Gary again. It's Gary time. Guy just looks like a Gary. I know his name is David. But I think his name is Gary. I just think his name is Gary. I think in reality it's Gary. Now, you might disagree. You might think Jason. It clearly says Dayton. But I think it's Gary. I think it's Gary. Draw.
Commence
Let's
battle.
try again. Draw.
Commence battle.
This is the music that plays every time I clean out my refrigerator. Oh, potato salad. So old.
Oh yeah.
Dang it. Oh yeah. Oh, I want another one.
Commence battle.
Jason knows your true name. I do know Gary's true name. It's Gary. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Player 2, fight.
Melee, I want you to know I thought your comment was on my my latest video was serious until I saw who it was from. There were a couple of those comments in earnest. I glanced at it briefly and was like, eh. And I saw it was from you. It's like, oh.
Want some more? Player 1, fight.
Hey, you got me. I didn't know I meant it. You got me again. Gorm! We're going up against Gorm. Only got 2 opponents left, apparently. Love the way legs awkwardly joined to butts in early 3D character models.
Commence battle.
Yeah, early 3D character models, it's a bunch of pieces. It's a bunch of individual models. The leg is its own thing. Gorm, I'm gonna knock you off this ding-dang rock. I like how it looks like she's wearing 3 diapers. I'm extra protected from my battle bathrooming.
Commence battle.
A good laugh earlier today watching The Wish. Glad you liked it. Oh my god.
Player 2, fight. Commence battle.
Yeah, I had limited time this month. And there's a couple of like ongoing series I wanted to do episodes of. I just didn't have the hours. But I could put that together. Got him.
Some more?
Take that, Gorm.
Player 1, fight.
Alright. Sonork. Sonork the Horchork.
Commence battle.
I can't believe their blue character, Sonork the Horchork, didn't take off. Look at me and all of my safety pool gear. If I fall in the pool accidentally, I'm not going anywhere. I'm Sonork the Hedgehog. Safety first. Sonork the Hedgehog teaches you about pool safety. Oh my god, effortlessly. Dodging my attacks. Making it very hard for me to push Sonork the Hedgehog off the side here. I'm gonna do it, let me tell you. I'm gonna get it. Even if it takes me all night, which it might. Sonork the Hedgehog, you're going down. Oh. Sonork the Hedgehog voice sounds just like the person narrating the commence battle. Like the narrator. Is that the narrator? Is the Sonork has been the narrator this whole time? Does Sonork run this tournament? I can't believe I've been fooled into fighting Sonork the Hedgehog. Oh my god. Sonork. Popeye accent was great. Surprised you haven't used it more. I don't actually do a very good Popeye. I'm able to do like the acting part of it, which might fool you into thinking I'm doing a good version of the voice. It's one of the hardest cartoon voices to do, like, correctly. I could get exactly one note of it. It's like a 10-note voice, and I could do one note. Almost. Dang it!
Commence battle.
That's what they're actually going for, Sonic. No. But I hope it was. Alright, he is blue. Hey, we won!
Player 1 triumphs. Commence battle.
Oh. Yeah, why up against Xene again? Shame we can't see Robin Williams reprise the role with the new changes. It is a shame. Robin Williams, both an excellent Popeye the Sailor Man, and also someone I can 100% imagine having that particular fetish. It has that kind of energy.
Want some more?
Player 2 triumphs.
I don't know that I do want some more, but I'm gonna try.
Commence battle.
Robin Williams is too good for this one. That Popeye the Sailor Man movie is unbelievable. I saw a video come up in my recommendation at one point that was like, Popeye the Sailor Man live action. Was it really that bad? I was like, what the heck? Did anyone think that movie was bad? What are you talking about? The movie's a miracle. It's unbelievable.
Commence battle.
Every element of that movie, from the acting to the makeup to the cinematography to the set design, songs, everything. It's an astonishing film. Never seen it. It's worth seeing. They don't make them like that anymore, let me tell you.
Want some more?
Player 2, fight. Commence battle.
Turn a whole island into a set. They turned a whole island into this beautiful town. The set was so good that it's still around today. You can go and visit it. They turned it into a like a tourist destination.
Want some more?
Player 2, fight. Commence battle.
A second. Yep. Yeah, you can visit this place. Popeye Village. It's still there. The set they built for this movie. It's this whole like cartoon town that they made. It just looks exactly like the cartoon towns in the Popeye cartoons. It's unbelievable. It's a miraculous place. Yeah, you can go and visit there. Oh, play something. Oh, it just every time I click play, it opens up. It doesn't play anything. It just opens up the web page in a smaller window. Unbelievable. All right. Talking about the film Popeye movie. Yeah, the Popeye feature film is very good. Malphazar, thank you for the $2. No, if I did, I wouldn't joke about it like this. I don't believe in forcing my fetishes on other people. So all of those are secret. They're secret. See if I can find. Yeah, here we go. Might have to abort this. It's
What am I? I'm Popeye, the sailor. And I am what I am, what I am, and I am what I am, and that's all that I am, 'cause I am what I am. You got it? I think so, yeah. And I've got a lot of muscle, and I only got one eye, and I never hurt nobody, and I never tell a lie. Top to my bottom, from the bottoms to my top. That's the way it is, till the day that I drop. What am I? What am I? I am what I am! Popeye, the sailor. Popeye, the sailor. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. I am what I am, what I am, what I am. I'm Popeye, the sailor. I must trust only, baby. You're a baby, it says here, right there, right?
Robin Williams. Shelley Duvall. In Popeye.
Olive, we'll give you Olive.
I said fooey, and I mean fooey. Fooey.
He said, food.
Oh, what a movie. Highly recommend watching the Popeye and the Sailor Man film. Extremely good movie. Malphazar, thank you for the $2. Doing a lot of footwork as of late. I feel like I've done foot stuff in like 3 videos. I'm trying to think if there's more than that. It's been like 3 vids. I did it.
Some more?
Player 1, triumph.
Whoa. Level 2, Code Ecto. What the heck? Okay, I'm level 2 now. Exceed has evolved.
Commence battle.
For Jason saying the exact Popeye joke in his stream. Yeah, it was the Jax 3 stream. I think I improvised that song too, the first verse. Until finishes, and Jason's is butts. No, it actually isn't. That's another thing. If I am very private with all of my actual stuff, so if you see me bringing stuff up pretty frequently in my work, there's a 0% chance that it's a thing for me. I'm just too private about it. I mean, I don't dislike butts. Butts are good. I feel like I have a completely regular amount of appreciation of the butt. The normal amount of appreciation. And a typical amount. They're good. But no, Definitely not a fetish level.
Commence battle.
I don't really know what has upgraded with my character. They mentioned, like, oh, there's like 24 distinct characters because your character has these variants. As far as I can tell, it's the same character, it's just got a different outfit. I'm sure there's something different, but I haven't figured it out yet. Jason's fetish is stationary. Ooh, I love notepads. I do actually like notepads, but not, you know, not in that way.
Commence battle. It's my destiny.
Beating it my own game.
Player 2 triumph. Commence battle.
No,
It's
you got
my
me.
destiny. Player 2 triumph. Commence battle. Commence battle.
Yeah, you got me. Yes. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Stop it. Hey, stop it. Hey, stop. Stop shooting triangles.
It's my
It's a sharp shape.
Player 2 triumph. Commence battle. It's my destiny.
You got me again.
Player 2 triumph.
Yeah, I think the foot stuff is funny because, you know, a lot of human sexuality is inherently humorous, and feet are very weirdly shaped. Like, there's a lot of parts of the human body that are very smooth, very flat, very round. The feet are very complicated in their shape. There's just a lot going on there. There's so many lumps, so many arches, and they're also a part of a human body that inherently, like, you know, it picks up a bunch of dirt and stuff. You're walking around. There's just a lot of humor potential with it, and like, I think of all of the more common fetishes, it's the funnier one to talk about, because with a lot of fetishes, it's, if you don't have the fetish, it's inherently like inscrutable to you. It's
It's my destiny. Player 2, triumph. Commence battle.
feet are shaped fine. Sorry, I'm not making a judgment call against feet. I'm just saying there's an inherently, like, there's not a lot comedic about, like, a forearm. There's just not a lot to go on. There's not a lot to work with in terms of comedic possibilities. I think every part of the human body has a beauty to it, but not every part of the human body has comedy potential. At least not to a B-rate comic mind like myself. My son had that giant foot. My python had the big foot.
Player 2, triumph. Commence battle.
Always start with the feet in life drawing. Yeah, there's... in the same way that, like, there's less comedic possibility with the feet, obviously there's... I mean, why there's, like, more comedic possibility with the feet, because there's more to work with. There's also more to work with in terms of artistic representation. There's a lot of possibilities, a lot of choices. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot going on with the feet, which is, I imagine, also why a number of people have fetishes around them. There's a lot to work with.
Commence battle.
It sounds like Footin' Joy to talk to me. In my day-to-day life, I do rarely think about feet. It's only in my professional life. It's only in my artistic and professional life.
It's my destiny. Player 2, triumph. Commence battle.
Stop it, stop it. I'm having a real hard time with Delora.
It's my destiny. Player 2, triumph.
Player 2 triumphed. Alright.
Commence battle.
Well, good job, Player 2. That's not me, unfortunately. Life has a strong dislike of feet. I can't stand. Idle foot tongue. Yeah, I feel like people in general have strong opinions on feet. Like I said, a lot to go on. A lot to like, a lot to dislike. Looking at pictures of feet, finding other people's feet upsetting looking. I think mine are cute though. There's all sorts of feet. Prefer them if toes were
Commence
longer.
battle.
Oh, it would be great if humans had really long toes. Just imagine what you could do with your feet at that point. You know, there's other animals that have really dexterous feet, and human beings just don't really. But if we had like fingers, we had big long fingers on our feet. You could hold a katana with your feet. Just imagine being able to knead dough. Your feet. Hey, you enjoying that bread? You won't guess how I made it. Dang it.
It's my destiny.
Yeah, it's your
Player
destiny.
2, triumph. Commence battle.
Again. Need to drive home, too depressed to go. I'm sorry you're having such a rough time, Marcus. Hope you're able to make it home.
Commence battle.
It's a haunted world we live in. I don't know if I can actually ever beat Delora. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Want some more?
Player 1, triumph.
we up against now? Sid.
Commence battle.
I should probably, check out the other characters so we can see their intros and stuff. Son of a gun, Sid. Yeah, let's check out the other characters so we can see their intros. We haven't played Delara yet. We haven't played Yenji, Sid, Dayton. Dayton seems like the worst. Let's start with Dayton. Let's just quickly visit Dayton.
Dayton Trent, a soldier of fortune. He will soon embark on the greatest treasure hunt of all time.
Yeah, Gary seems pretty boring. Sorry, Gary.
Commence battle.
Yeah, get him. Beat Gary up. Kill Gary. No, Gary, no. Well, there goes Gary. Alright, let's see the other characters now. That was Gary. Sonork. The Hodgehork.
Sonark Nazom. His older brother was heir to the throne of Emperor. Seeing an opportunity to seize the throne for himself, Sonark murdered his own flesh and blood.
Oh. Oh, jeez. Sorry, everyone. I think we have to cancel Sonark. Sonark, I'm sorry. I think Sonark is pretty problematic, actually.
That didn't hurt.
Player 1 triumph.
That didn't hurt. Sorry. What a voice for Sonark. Hey, it's me, Sonark. I'm good at fighting and killing my own kind. I'm a little weasel man.
Commence battle.
Do a spin dash. Yeah, spin dash. Spin dash.
It's my destiny.
That's fine.
Player 2, triumph.
Good job, player 2. Good work. You did it. Alright, congratulations to player 2. Let's see what Sid's up to. What's Sid's whole deal?
Product of a twisted experiment gone wrong, the sentient integrated droids wander aimlessly, destroying all carbon-based life forms.
Oh. Okay, it's just a robot on the loose.
Commence battle.
It's such a long kick. Oh no, my carbon base. Yeah, we're all carbon. Sid's coming for all of us. I like how happy Sid is about having killed that person. Just really joyous. You don't see a lot of joy from, you know, the carbon-based murderers. Well, look at the absolute pleasant time that Sid is having.
Commence battle.
Gary. Such a buck wild move. This isn't even the worst fighting game in the Saturn. Yeah, I don't even think this is even bottom 5. Sailor Moon fighting games, infinitely worse. Yeah, I mentioned that one earlier. That's one I brought up. I think this falls within like bottom 40% of fighting games, but not much lower than that. Because it's still, you know, mechanically it's not very sound, but there's a lot going on in it. There's a lot of moves, there's a lot of animation, there's interesting stuff happening. It's a fun game to play, even if gameplay-wise it's a bit trash. it's fine. It's backstories. Characters have backstories. Look at that. Move in an interesting way. Yeah, there's interesting animation. even the, like,
Commence battle.
typical fighting game horny character design when it comes to the women fighters is a little weirder than usual. Like, Demonica's got her big goat legs. She rises up from the ground like a Dracula. she Dracula's her way up. All the men in bikinis, I don't have a problem. Yeah, the inequality of the horniness is always what gets me. I don't want the horniness to be removed from fighting games. I want there to be more of it. And I want there to be different types.
Commence battle.
Like, there's no reason why Sonarch shouldn't have his buns out. I want to see those blue buns. There's two things that tend to bother me about horny character designs in video games. One, when it doesn't really make sense. And I don't mean like in a fantastical setting. I mean like sometimes you'll have characters where it's like the woman involved is a buttoned up shy character and you just cannot imagine that she would dress like that. Like, you have a character like Bayonetta who her hair whips off, like her outfit is made of hair and her hair whips off out of her body. And you can believe it. You can believe that she would do this. I believe that Bayonetta would get naked while attacking people. That's just who she is. I buy it. I don't always buy it with characters. I'm not always sold. The other thing is the lack of diversity, both in like horny male characters, but also just different types of horny.
Yenji, survivor of the Great War, witnessed the murder of her family by the Chosen Ones. She has devoted her life in ending their reign.
Whoa. I won't put a fat person in a skimpy outfit unless it's a fatphobic joke. Yeah, it's always... There's like essentially two different types of women characters that be sexualized in these games. There's either the schoolgirl type you know, innocent, but also, for some reason, extremely sexualized. And then there's the dominatrix, who's exactly the same level of sexualized, except taller. That's it. That's all you get. No, I did it.
Player 1, triumph.
I think Delara is the only one we haven't seen the intro for now.
Commence battle.
I'm back. The wish is a masterpiece. Glad you liked it.
Player 1, triumph.
Scuffy's not a big obelisk fan. Scuffy hates obelisks.
Commence battle.
Sorry for kicking you so much. Alright, yeah, what the heck? Death hug. That was an unbelievable amount of flips you were able to do in the air, Gorn. Jesus. Never seen so many flips. God, Gorn. Oh my god. How do you do that, Gorn? I guess if your body's made out of memory foam, it's not a lot of weight. Oh, see ya.
Player 1, triumph.
See ya, Gorm. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to die so I can play the next character. See the final intro video.
Commence battle.
That didn't hurt.
Player 2, triumph.
Of course it didn't. You didn't get hit even one time. I just jumped off the stage. Oh, that didn't hurt. I'm a master fighter indeed. Alright, last character's intro. Yeah, I got the rest of them. Delara, let's see what Delara's deal is. What's your deal, Delara? Or Delara? Let's see what it is.
Lara of the Zerai clan was destined for the throne. Failed in her duties to protect the relic, she vowed vengeance on the one who stole her honor and destiny.
Okay. That's kind of a continuation of the opening video. I guess she's the main character. This is the main character.
Commence battle.
Oh, I've had a good time playing this tonight. I love the Sega Saturn. I love Sega Saturn GONs. I love seeing them. Something that always makes me happy, seeing GONs on the Sega Saturn. I just think these polygons, these quads, they just look so beautiful. I just always think they look lovely. Wow, look at that jump! Like that, Gorn.
It's my destiny.
Yeah!
Player 1, triumph.
Oh, we'll end on this. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. You all make things like the Wish happen. Without you, the Wish would not exist. Thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow. Playing one of the games sent into the P.O. box. Yeah, P.O. box game. I think we're going to be done with those in about a month. I think we got about a month left. P.O. box games. We've been adding a few throughout the week. When we entered 2025, we had something like we had 58, 59, no, it might have been 60, 58 or 59, or 60. P.O. box games, and the submissions have been shut off, and will continue to be shut off even after we get to the end of them. But yeah, we're almost through them. I think we got a dozen left. Yeah. Just about 1 dozen left. And then Sundays will be a different day. Sundays will be a different thing. There'll be something else on Sundays. There'll be a different thing going on Sundays. Thank you to all P.O. Box saviors. Yeah, thank you so much to everyone who's sent games into the P.O. Box over the years. Played a lot of interesting games through that. I've got a list of them that, it's the first P.O. Box entry you got to return to. Not sure. I've got a list of ones that I'd like to go back to at some point. It's a secret list because I don't want anyone to be disappointed if their game's not on the list. But I do have a list. We won't be switching to that right away, but they will be sprinkled in throughout the regular schedule at various points. It'll be the same system of choosing that I do for any other game. Whatever my whim and whimsy is at the time. You estimate when the P.O. Box will return? Never. Like, it's possible it'll return, but at the moment there's no plan for accepting games again. For various reasons. If I do, there'll be different... like a different setup for it. I just never really was able to figure out how to get it to not have problems in addition to I just ended up with too many submissions, but also like there's a handful of submissions that I wasn't able to play for various reasons, and I feel bad about that, and I just don't plan on opening it up again unless I have a strategy for that. So imagine never. But who knows? At the moment, I just plan on continuing the stream as usual, but with something else going on Sunday, and then occasionally bringing out one of the games that had been sent previously and doing a proper playthrough. Because there's a lot of games that people sent in that I definitely would have continued playing had it not been for the fact that, you know, I had a backlog of, at any given point, 30 to 50 something games that I still had to get to. So it wasn't really possible to just add something in on the rotation when there were still so many games that had to be played. 30 to 50 wild hogs. At any given, every 3 to 5 minutes, there were 30 to 50 games being sent into my P.O. box. Daniel, thank you for the 2 Canadian. You opened to more modern games for stream. I think when people ask that, they have specific things in mind. Whatever you're thinking of, no. If we do start playing more modern stuff, it's going to be like the Artifix Monday hidden object games that they keep putting out on the PlayStation 4 and stuff. I'll be playing some of those with Scuffy at some point. so it'll be those. I have been thinking about like what to do with Sundays once the P.O. box stuff is done, and there's a handful of like exceptions to my various rules that I've wanted to stream. Like I do really want to stream at some point Inherit the Earth Quest for the Orb, which is a video game that had a tremendous impact on so much of my own creative writing. And you'll totally see it if you see me playing through that game. First of all, orbs, talking animals, post-apocalyptic setting. There's a lot of stuff like that, and I'd love to play this, but it is a like it never got a console release. But I've been able to get it working on my Steam Deck. I can't stream PC games on this stream because I just don't really have the setup for it. But I believe I could do Stream Deck stuff. So there might be a couple of exception games like Inherit the Earth Quest for the Orb that I play on Sundays. But we'll see. And I've also been thinking about, like, you know, we play all the way up until the PlayStation TV. That's the latest console. PlayStation TV. PlayStation TV and the Wii U. And I'm not sure when, like, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One would be considered old enough for this stream, but I would like you to know that since like 2019, I've actually had a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One hooked up to this streaming setup since 2019. They have been sitting there waiting, ready to go. They're just right there. Like, I'm so dedicated to waiting until the right moment. It's been 6 years of these consoles sitting on the shelf. Just biding their time. Imagine if you did PS4, be very early on like Knack. Knack! Classic game, Knack. Oh, everyone loves Knack. I actually played parts of Knack. I think it's a decent game. It is a little dull. I find Knack a little boring. But, you know, not bad. It's not a bad game. Not bad, Knack. So if you mentioned try Septerra Core. I mean, I'll play any game on my private time, but... So I've talked before about like how I can't stream PC stuff here, and the reason for this is I've set up my my setup here very much in a way that makes a lot of sense for the game consoles, and makes it very hard to play PC stuff. Like, I've set it up kind of like a living room. It's like, you know, if you sit in front of your television, if you're gonna stream if you're gonna play like a PC game, you want to be at a desk, you know. And that's not the setup here. I have like a living room setup. And not only that, but when you're streaming PC games, you need two computers. You need the computer playing the game, and you need the computer for streaming. Like, you don't actually need this. You can technically do it otherwise, but I stream every single day. And in order to have a consistent stream where the game crashing or the game's like audio stuff not interfering with OBS or a game crashing your stream or stuff, like you need a separate computer for that. I don't have the room with my stream set up to do this regularly and properly. And there's a lot of other technical stuff with the way that I set up this stream, where it doesn't really work to have the game on the computer that I'm streaming from. It just wouldn't work properly. I wouldn't be able to do certain things that I do on this stream. Steam Deck, though, stuff that can run on Steam Deck is possible, because that's a separate thing, and I have room to hook up the Steam Deck. So there's a few things though. Steam Deck can play Septerra Core. If it's playable on Steam Deck, it might be possible. Maybe that'll be maybe Sunday will be anything goes sort of day. Anything is possible on Sundays. After the P.O. Box stuff is done. Sundays could be anything. You never know what's going to happen on Sundays. Sunday's going to be a wild card game. anything to dispel the Sunday dread. I haven't really felt dread about any particular day in a while. I do actually feel a little bit weird about the weekend just because there's more people out. There's more people out and about on the weekend. I gotta be careful about that. I don't go to work or school anymore, but I still feel it's ingrained. Yeah, I felt it for a while. I don't know exactly when it stopped for me, but it definitely has. Daniel, thank you for the 2 Canadian. Modern games suck. Keep doing what you're doing. I think, like with many things, I actually think that on the whole, gaming is better than it's ever been, but not AAA gaming. I think in the big studios are putting out worse stuff than they've ever put out in the history of the medium. But there is so many smaller game developers putting out stuff that honestly I think beats nearly anything that's ever been made. There's so many great games coming out. It's just not the big studio stuff. Mom's 50. She says she still gets it. That sucks. Very sorry for her. Yeah. Expedition 33, good example of a small team with big dreams, came out recently on PS5. Expedition 33. Role-playing game, interesting. Yeah, I haven't heard of this one. I'll look into it. Balatro, yeah, I played a lot of Balatro. I haven't played too much Balatro recently. I've mentioned this before, and I don't mean to like sound like I'm bragging or anything. But one of the things that has maybe kept Balatro from being super addictive to me is that I was just not really losing any games. I was just winning every game that I played. And I would go up the difficulty levels and I just kept winning every game. And it's only like at the last 2 difficulty levels that I start losing, and it doesn't feel like a good losing when that happens, though. It feels more random. But a great game, though. Wonderful game. One of my favorites of the past few years. I gotta play that Nubby's Number thing that H-Bomber guy was playing yesterday. Nubby's Number Factory, is that it? I gotta try that. Looks up on my alley. I gotta try that one out. Lose interest in most streamers if they're playing modern games. Gaming hit peak with PS2. I definitely think that like big studio games hit their peak at that era. It's an interesting balance between like a competence with the medium and artistically led projects. There's just so many great pieces of art in the 5th and 6th generation. After that, the industry got so big, and the money involved was so big, and the people who started making the decisions about these games were no longer the developers, and big decisions were coming from higher up. And there's still plenty of extremely artistic and wonderful games that come out from these studios. It's just the percentage has gone down. You could play wonkier games in the PS2 era and still end up with some interesting stuff. But yeah, there's the modern stuff that I would want to stream is primarily it's just indie stuff. Although now that I think about it, a lot of the even indie stuff that I would want to play in the stream that I've been thinking about playing for a while is at this point reasonably old. Time keeps passing. I think about games that when I first started this stream, it was like, no, this is too modern. But now, like 7 years later, it's like, well, that was already a few years old at the time, and now even 7 years more has gone by. Like, how old is that game? Yeah, gotta look into some stuff. Alright, well that's it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Oh, Malphazar, thank you for the $2. You see, thank goodness you're here. Yeah, I love that game. That's definitely one I would like to play on stream as an exception. On a Sunday, maybe. Tremendous game. One thing that's really funny, really hard to do in video games is humor. You can tell because there's very few funny games. I'm always impressed when a video game is genuinely able to be funny. Like, not just in a, like, you chuckle at the wit of a particular wording and dialogue in a cutscene or something, but like, you know, able to carry off humor that's as good as the best in any other medium. Tom Alexi, thank you for the $2. Hug your friends. Hug your friends, everyone. Unless they're anti-hug, but if not, hug your friends. Well, have a great night, everyone. Great morning, oh, my stomach's rumbling. I gotta go eat something. Great afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.